Hello, everybody. This is a YouTube video about my settings and my display settings and all that there stuff. So I'm making this video because there's a lot of people asking about what settings they use, sense and stuff. So I'm gonna deep dive into that real quick. I just got on a live actually, so may as well. Right. So first of all, you obviously want to launch Ubisoft Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Ah, I'll be showing you my controller settings too, because I used to be good on controller. I was peak diamond on controller. This is the controller I use, by the way, the game sir. I'm a full time mouse and keyboard guy now. But the reason why I'm making this video is because like I don't want to be repeating myself every every stream. So I'll just send them to the stream. But like on TikTok, it's usually TikTok where I have to repeat myself. But like I don't really have to on Twitch, because if you just do exclamation point sense exclamation point display, you'll get all my settings and stuff. So yeah, right. So this is all I'm gonna cut it and talk. So yeah. So people be asking why do I have black boxes here. The reason is for that is, I'll get into that in a second. So nah, it's the same. It's just I feel like I control recoil better. So if you like this, then your HUD. Some people be asking stuff about my HUD. So HUD presets on custom. So you want to have on your compass, you want to have everything on, because you may as well, because compass it's actually very good to utilize on Siege. I can't lie. Loadout and equipment is loadout and puts off. I know I've been playing the game for quite some time now. I don't really need to see my keybinds. I don't really need to look at my keybinds, so I know whichever button I need to know what I do. So I just have loadout and puts off. If you're learning the game, I'd advise you to keep it on. But if you know your keybinds off by heart, turn it off, because it just looks way better. Hell, this is the one that everybody asks about as well. Player status. So in player status, you want to. Some people have this on. Well, the majority of people have this on. I have it on number only. Sometimes I put it on off. It just shows your health number instead of the bar. But sometimes I have it off just so when I don't feel less confident if I'm low HP. But number only is fine too, because it doesn't really matter. I'm still going to be confident. I'm still going to swing everything, because why not? Status effects on. Stance indicator. I have that off. I'm going to turn that off. I don't even know why I have that on. DBNO timer. Have that on. Critical warnings on. Uh, and then reminders. Action reminders, icons only. Diffuser reminder on. Action reminder opacity 100%. Action duration bar on. Reload reminder off. I don't want to be reminded when I need to reload, because it just pops up in the middle of your screen. Even if you're using an LMG, pisses you off. It pisses me off. I can't lie. It pisses me off. But I have that on off on the reload reminder. If you want to have it on, you can. It just distracts me, so I have it off. General reminders off, because why do I need to know the general reminders? It's pointless having it on. Reticle. I have crosshair off, and then I have operator reticle on. I have the rest all on apart from crosshair. Uh, Environment device area on. Objective markers on. Pings on. Enemy pings on. Ally outlines on. Enemy outlines on. Ally icons on. Ally username off. I don't really need to see their username, to be honest with you. Match header on. Reinforcement pool on. Diffuser time on. Round number. I don't care for the round number. Match updates on, because I have it on, because I have the guy turned down in the audio. which we'll be getting to after this. Score updates on destroyed drones on versus update off. I don't want to play versus 1v5 or 3v3 popping up my face. It's annoying. But anyway, other gameplay warnings on. These are all on. Audio. This is the good stuff right here. I'm gonna change that to this actually. Actually, just for this, I'm gonna keep it on English. So subtitles off. Dynamic range high. We already did this one. Muted. Master volume 91. In-game sound effects 90. I have these on 91 and 90s because it's if I have it on 100, it just sounds distorted. I can't lie. So 91 and 90. Well, it's usually 90, but 90 is perfect for me. Some people will have it on 100. I would advise you to keep it on 100 if it doesn't sound bad. Mine sounds distorted a little bit, so I keep it on 90. It's the sweet spot for me. And get music volume off. You turn that off. I don't care. Turn it off. It's pointless having it on. No one wants to be listening to the goddamn music. Menu sound effects volume I have on. No, I'm gonna turn that down to 40 actually. Turn that down to 40. About 40. Menu music volume off. Voiceover volume, turn that off. That is distracting as shit. Voiceover presets, maximum. HQ, voiceover, turn that boy off. Mute, on, unfocused, on. Then your audio input device, this is whatever you have down. My voice chat volume is at 60. I have pushed the talk on. Voice chat input volume on 100. Voice chat input sensitivities at 35. And now on to the good stuff. I'm currently running Siege on my second monitor, by the way. Currently running Siege on my second monitor because I have OBS up my first monitor and I don't know why it has opened up on my. Oh, wait. Why is my monitor switched? Is that why? I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that after this. Hold on. So resolution 1920 by 1080. Full screen 180 hertz. You put that up at the max hertz. I have it on for refresh rate. And then you obviously want your aspect ratio to be between 5. If you like stretched, 5.4. 4.3 is pretty good. I can't lie, 4.3 is good, but I'm either 6.10 or 5.4. 6.10 is as good is like top tier aspect ratio. 5.4 is my favorite. I can't lie, but you shouldn't be really you 3.2 is good as well. So these four ones are the ones you should be using if you are on PC. 5.4 is what I'm using right now. This switches between 5.4 to 4.3 to 3.2 to 16.10. Depends how I'm feeling. You don't want VSync on. VSync is terrible. Keep that shit off. FPS limit, turn that shit off. You don't want that on. Because, like, why would you want your limit to be 144? So just turn that off. So this is the thing that people are confused about. Is why I have the black boxes around my bottom half of my screen. I'll show you just what it looks like now. So people say like, "Holy stretch, am I looking through a window, you little fanboy?" I'm not a fanboy, but that's what people call me now. I don't know why it's like that. But look, this is what it looks like with widescreen letterbox on. This is what it looks like with widescreen letterbox on. Personally, I think I control recoil better with it on. To be honest with you. Oh shit! I just right. So this is what it looks like off. Looks normal, as you can see. Looks pretty goddamn normal. Oh, right, let's You know what? Let's stop. Let's stop. So field of view. I have it currently on 90. This switches between 84 from 84 to 87 to 90. I have it on 90 right now because It's the sweet spot right now. 90 is currently the sweet spot for me. Can't lie. HUD and menu display era 91, 91. It's right in the middle, and it feels better than just 100, 100. Brightness 77. I'm gonna turn that down to 70 actually because 77 is starting to feel a little bit too bright. Arm sleeve on, so it's weird controlling recoil on my mouse mount with my arm sleeve. So graphics, I need to actually go for this. People are asking what keyboard and mouse I have. I have the Logitech G Pro Wireless for my mouse, and then I have the Ayula F75 for my keyboard. I'll show you the keyboard in just a little second once we are done this. So graphics, custom. Texture quality, very high. I have that on very high right now because clips, but usually you have it on low. Texture VRAM limit, low. Texture filtering, oh, linear. You have it on linear. I was thinking LED quality. LED quality very high because it's just adjust the what was it again? Adjust the distance at which lower level of detail meshes are used. So very high. Shading quality, I have it at very high. Shadow quality, you want to have that either very high, high or ultra. Medium's good too, but I prefer very high. I prefer very high. Reflection quality low, VFX quality low, ambient occlusion off. Lens effect. Some people don't know what this is, so if you have it on, if you have it off, the sun doesn't be blaring in your eyes. Bloom effect to bloom plus lens flare. I'm getting blinded by the sun, but if I come over here to the, if I come over here, look, I'm getting blinded. If I go into this, turn it to bloom, still getting blinded just a little bit. And if I go to options, go to graphics, and turn it off, I'm not getting blinded anymore, and I can swing that door without being blinded by the the sun. Sun is the worst, your worst enemy in this game. I feel bad for console players because they can turn it off, but always have lens bloom effect off because it does make your charms pop though. I can't lie, but you want to have it off no matter what because you don't want to be blinded by the sun. So yeah, turn that off. Zoom and depth of field off. I don't have these on. I have all these off. Now onto the juicy shit right now. Onto the juicy shit. So controls drone speed boost on hold, raw input slash keyboard, mouse and keyboard. I have that on as the placebo effect because I don't think it really does anything, but it's a placebo effect. It gives you less input delay, basically. But I have mouse look conversion disabled. If you play with mouse look conversion, you're weird. Just know that. So I play on the Kickstar multiplier. I will be showing you how to do that as well. Don't worry. So 77 on Kickstar multiplier. I play on. Wait, what DPI do I play on? I think it's 1800. Hold up. Let me check. My mouse is on 69% right now. I'm playing on. Ooh, wait. I'm on lower sense than I am. 1600 DPI. I usually play on 77, 77. My mouse ADI sensitivity 66, 1.0, 75, 2.5. And then these, I don't really use these scopes, so they're just 87, 87. So 2.5, 75, 1x, 66. You want to have mouse scroll disabled because I don't like mouse scroll. I don't like scroll my wheel and then it swaps my guns, swaps me to my pistol. Gadget deployment on advanced. Drone deployment on advanced. Aim, hold, lean, toggle. I can play hold to lean. It's weird. And you'll see what I use to lean in a second. People call me weird for it, but I don't care. Sprint on hold, crouch on toggle, If you want to look like a zombie, you will play on um hold to hold to crouch. That's why I felt like I was doing bad today. I was on 1200 DPI. Alright, so this is what if you want to look like you're on some matrix with a flipping crouch macro, you will go on to hold to crouch and you'll just spam your thing. By default, customize control inputs. That's just default. Look conversion disabled. Control rotation classic. Vertical and horizontal. Vertical is 60. Horizontal is 100. Left stick and right stick dead zone both 4. Control radius 37, 55, 50, 50, 50. Aim on hold. Advanced control options is disabled. You don't really need these. That's the tech. So if we go to a shooting range right now, so as you can see, it doesn't move. And then if we go to how do I? What did I easy peasy? Like look at it. Force controls. You don't really need this. Accessibilities. I have my optic color on green. Optic opacity on 100. Screen shake off. Motion blur off. Stun. We've already went through this. Tinnitus muted. High dynamic range is high. My team color is on red, and then the enemy is on blue, because it's easier to see blue line claymores. I can't lie. And then these you don't really need to know. Right, so the Kickstar multiplier, which is the right. So you want to go to your file explorer. You want to go to documents. You want to go to my games. You want to go to Rainbow Six Siege. You want to go to your account. So these are all the accounts I have because cheaters are a son of a bitch. So I have Smurf accounts, but wait. Where is my main? Here's my main. So you want to go to your game settings. This is the Kickstar multiplier, 0.00223. Okay, you want to right. So you would start up. You would be up here. You want to scroll down until you find mouse sensitivity multiplier unit. You want to change that to 0.00223, and then hit save. Right. So you would want to hit file and then save, and close. Restart your game, and you have your multiplier. Uh, Wait, is that everything? I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Well, so there you go. Yeah, you want to see any? If you have any ideas for any videos, let me know. I could post them. So that is my settings. I hope you use my settings and get a lot of ones. To be fair, this season I have that's cheaters, bro. That's cheaters for you, bro. Like you can tell, I had this. I've already had Diamond 4 and then Cheater Central. As soon as I had Diamond 4, Cheater Central dropped down to Diamond 4. But anyway, like and subscribe if you made it this far. Like and subscribe. Um, yeah, we're trying to become a full time streamer and content creator, and we're doing pretty well so far. So I hope to see you guys. I'll be going live tomorrow as well at 3 p.m. UK time. So I'll see you guys there.